Good evening, good morning, or whatever time it is to everybody. I'm recording this at 7:15 on the 22nd of March, and I just wanted to check in with everyone and tell them about my day. So, started pretty early actually. I got up at 6:30, and yes, Samuel, I did see your messages on the blog, and I managed to read them and authorize them. Um, I got up and had some breakfast and did a bit of exercise inside the house. So I've got a little app on my phone which is called 7 Minute Workout, and you do things like star jumps, press ups, sit ups, planks, lunges, all these kind of things. The sort of things you did with Laura Johnson when she came in to visit the school. So that was a nice way to start the day. But then it got a bit tricky after that because Tesco was opening early today for NHS staff, and because Hannah is a doctor, we were able to go there an hour early. But when we arrived at Tesco, the queue was going round the whole car park. Thankfully, I managed to get in there, got a few of the bits we needed. But the tills didn't open until 10 o'clock, so I had to wait in the queue for 40 minutes until we finally went through. So that was a very busy morning, but I'm happy that Tesco are doing something to support the people at the front line who are battling against the coronavirus. So after that, I came home, did a bit of work, and had some lunch. And I decided I wanted a little bit more exercise for the day, so I went out on my bike and did a really beautiful ride, but a bit more local to where I live, so just outside Birmingham. Um, I thought it was a really good exercise to do today. It was a nice sunny day, but also it was good because I didn't have to go near anybody, which sounds really a bit strange. But if you have heard the news, Boris Johnson was talking about the importance of keeping 2 meters from others. So that's important for you as well. If you are going out, if you're going to the park, you will be going with someone in your family, someone who's looking after you. But if you see others there, it is important that you're keeping your distance so that we're not spreading the coronavirus. And that was quite easy to do on my bike, really. Then I got back and I got my hair cut. Can you tell? That was Hannah's job, so thankfully she did that for me, or what's left of my haircut anyway. Matthew, and there was one more thing actually. After I got in from the Tesco trip, I was feeling a little bit melancholy, a bit down in the dumps, and I was wondering why. And then I realised that it was Mothering Sunday. So this is the first time I think that I've ever not spent Mother's Day with my mum. So I gave her a call to check she was okay. But I think it's important on this day to think about someone who's looked after you. It doesn't have to be your mum, it could be anyone else at home who's done something for you. Could be a grandmother, could be a dad, a sister, whatever. It doesn't really matter, uncle, aunt. But what I want you to do, either when you get this video or maybe when I post it on the blog or what have you, is to just give a message to your mum or whoever is at home. But I'm going to do this for my mum now on this video, and then I'm going to send it to her as well because I spoke to her on the phone but I didn't really say too much, so I'm going to do that now. So, hey mum, Mama Harris, it's your favourite son here, Mr. Harris, and I just wanted to wish you a happy Mothering Sunday and say that I'm really upset that I can't be with you today because this is the first time that we won't be together on Mother's Day. And when I told you that a couple of weeks ago, you weren't too happy, but I think you understand the importance of that now. So I just want to say, Mum, that I thank you for all that you've done for me from when I was really small to when I'm quite old, like now. I want to say that I love you and I miss you. And, the longer, or rather, the more we stay apart now, the sooner we get to see each other again. So it's tough now, but it's going to be okay in the end. Back to you, children. So please send that message, give your own message to your mum, send her or some love, or as I said, whoever it is at home. Anyway, I'm going to go now. It's time for dinner and an early night before the week begins tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe.